You know what's kind of crazy is the divisional round game between the Bills and the Broncos ended with Bo Nix's news that his ankle was broken, and the next week he's back in the stadium on a scooter. And we all know Josh Allen left the stadium broken up. And then his coach gets fired. And now, what would you say, 10 days later or 11 days later, he's back in the Bills facility at the opening press conference of his new head coach, who's his former offensive coordinator, who's been elevated, Joe Brady. And he shows up in a walking boot and crutches. This is how Josh Allen shows up. He said later today, if he had to play this week, later next week, he would figure out a way.
Jeez.
We have, folks, we just have no idea what these guys are dealing with when they're.
Yeah, you hear it every time. Nobody's 100% this time of year.
Well, I mean,
so Vrabel said.
Mays.
So Vrabel said about Mays' shoulder,
which was apparently banged up before the Bronco game.
Unbelievable. He'd figure out a way. So he's on a crutch and a walking boot right now.
But he just had
surgery
right?
Monday.
Yeah.
Man. So.
Wow.
8 days after his end of his season, he has surgery on his foot. He'd figure out a way. Good Lord. Well, he was there in support of Joe Brady, who had this to say about the high expectations of the job.
I understand that I'm walking into this role in a much better position than Coach McDermott did. I am not naive to that. I also understand that the expectations are higher as well. I didn't take this job to shy away from expectations. I sure as hell did not do that. I'm embracing it, I'm understanding it, and I'm meeting it full on. I know what I signed up for, and we're going to embrace it because no one rises to low expectations. I want what the city wants. I want what Mr. Pegula deserves.
Okay. And now the inevitable, what are you going to do with Josh Allen question, which is, has to be asked, although the answer could be like, what I've been doing with Josh.
Keep doing what we're doing.
What are you talking about? Yeah. Why don't you tell me the name of the movie you want to see?
Every decision this organization makes, it's with the thought of Josh Allen and the players in mind. Right? I'd be crazy not to. I was a part of incredible organizations in New Orleans surrounding around Drew Brees, and there wasn't a decision that was made without Drew Brees being thought about, talked about, and making sure you understood it. Doesn't mean it was always the decision, but it was important that he was involved in it because he is the leader of this organization, and the weight that he has on his shoulders is something that I can't even imagine. Everything I think about is trying to find ways to put him in a position to have success because that's all I care about with him. Josh Allen is the best player in the NFL, and I have to grow. Right, and part of me growing is that's going to allow him to be a better version of himself, and I'm so excited to be able to continue this journey with him. I have so much love for that man right there, and all I want is him to get everything that he deserves, and that's all I do for.
Man, that sounds like somebody who just won the Oscar looking right at their spouse in the audience and talking right to them about what they mean. I mean, it's honestly that's
well. Allen did get him hired.
Well,
I believed him.
Listen. I am not surprised by that answer. It's a great answer. And just what I had to chat with Jesse Minter, earlier this hour, he gave great answers. And these are all new, fresh faces for two organizations that are basically get us to the Super Bowl, new head coaches. And it really is, there's nothing that they can say that can make you go, oh, that's the guy that's going to get us over the hump. Because when it all comes down to it, just like the Rams showed us all, when it's third down and fourth down inside the 5-yard line in a championship game, how's it going to go? You call a play and, there's been a lot of back and forth between Seattle and Los Angeles of Sean McVay saying they lucked into their coverage based on the play call we had for Kyron Williams. Two guys got on him, and that's not the way they normally play their defense. But these things happen, right? Sometimes your kicker misses a kick. In a way, that's part of the reason why Jesse Minter was hired a week earlier than he might have been otherwise. Now, who knows? You got a 36-year-old guy in Joe Brady who's never done it before at the head coaching level. And then you got a 42-year-old guy in Jesse Minter who's never done it before at the head coaching level. And two longtime head coaches who have got a track record of terrific success. John Harbaugh in Baltimore, twice as long as Sean McDermott in Buffalo. And the guy in Baltimore won a Super Bowl. So the owner there has been to the Super Bowl and won one and had a parade based on 1 year of what John Harbaugh had to do. But these two guys get us to the Super Bowl. And what's going to happen? Are they going to get the team in an opportunity to have one game get them to the Super Bowl? Or even get that far? No one knows. Just got to take a guess, which is why, some teams just hang on to their head coaches because they know that this person's track record has gotten them close before. But if they don't get them closer or to it, they're fired. They're gone. So that's what I think of when I see Joe Brady. What a great answer. He looks right at Josh Allen. I love you, man. I'm so psyched that we get to continue this journey. And part of the reason why he gets to continue this journey is this track record of success he's had with him. And no doubt Josh Allen's comfort level with him allows Terry Bagula to look at Joe Brady and go, okay, I trust you with the most important employee we have here. I get it. But when it comes down to it, 3 minutes to go, you call the right play, the other defense beats you, and suddenly the owner is like, what happened? And if that happens over and over again in these weird moments of missing a kick here and giving up a field goal in 13 seconds of playing time there, you're fired. And so, Josh Allen is given the most full-throated vote of confidence and support, and it makes sense to hire that guy and see what he can do. But I have no idea. Nor do Bills fans.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the Ravens. It just is your best guess, your best dart throw.
Well, you would assume with the Bills, I'm not saying nothing's going to change, but it would probably stay closer to what they have right now, right? Whereas Ravens,
the pressure's on Brandon Beane now.
A whole new ball game in Baltimore.
Yeah.
You got to get that roster, man.
Which is what
you didn't get fired, okay? So now
you
got
promoted. That's right.
Two of them got promoted.
What's the opposite of getting fired?
Yeah.
Moving on.
So you got Allen, and the prime window is what? A little smaller than it was the last 2 years, probably. So let's load up. What are you gonna go do? You gonna go get AJ Brown? Are you gonna trade for someone? Figure it out.
Never know. Boy, it's going to be a fun next few months prior to from here to the draft. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.